Hello. No intro needed. 10 things I want to talk about. Number 1. Corey Sandhagen's step in elbows were almost so good. And by this, I want to talk about the fight that happened this weekend between Corey and Merab. Corey went for hella step in elbows throughout the fight, and I just know that there was ill intent behind every single one that was thrown, because I know if they would have landed flush, Merab would have got cut, or like he would have like broken his nose, or like split his lip, or just like anything damage wise. And I can tell he was trying to damage Merab, which obviously is pretty smart. It was a good part of the game plan, considering what can you even do against that dude. You have to try new shit. So I bet them thinking that doing damage would actually be a good like way to slow him down, and if that's even possible, obviously. I really wish one would have landed flush just to see some like adversity from Merab in the fight, just because he seems like such a tank and nothing ever really happens. Bouncing off that, I guess before I go into the next one, Corey should have got finished in the second round. I mean, I get it's a belt fight or whatever, championship fight, so they let it go. But I really thought Merab kind of TKO'd Corey, which is kind of insane because y'all know the bedtime joke. When you wake up, you already know. Number 2, I understand why it takes 10 plus years to get really fucking good. And really good at like fighting, like, you know, just everything goes into it. And the reason I want to talk about this is because I haven't been to the gym in a couple weeks because I'm dealing with this injury or whatever. But before I was in camp for my fight, I would do offense defense with Ron Humphrey, the career ender. You know who I'm talking about. It's so crazy, bro. So like I could just throw whatever I want on him for 5. Obviously, 5-minute rounds. We would do a couple rounds, like 2 or 3 rounds, something crazy. But, bro, tell me why at the end of it, I'm tired, and I'm cut up, and I'm running from him, bro. Why? Just, bro, as I'm coming in, he'll just, like, trip me, or, like, inside leg kick me, get me off balance. I just know he can just knee me in my face, but he's just, like, doing abusive, subtle wrestling to, like, get to the ends. Like, the levels are crazy. I was really thinking about that the other night. That's why I wrote this down. I got some work to do every time I think about that. Going on to the next one, number 3. This one's good. I like to flex not having TikTok, but realize Instagram Reels is one step closer to YouTube Reels. This is something good to talk about, because I feel like a lot of people do this, that like hold themselves to a higher standard for not using TikTok, and I'm one of those people. So I know there's other people out there that do it, but Instagram Reels isn't any better, and I'm tired of lying to myself that it is. I mean, I guess TikTok's algorithm is more like connected to you, which is, I guess, less privacy in a way for you, but it's like, and that's like a whole nother conversation. But Instagram is just like, bro, like, I'm getting stupider every day sitting on my phone scrolling. Like, I'm not getting anything educational. I'm getting, like, brain rot, like, 6, 7, just Kai Cenat clips, like, bro, like, just, like, the most disgusting shit. And it's just, like, I'm not going to say I'm tired of it, because I'm still going to go back, but I definitely want to, it just sucks, because I know it's literally deteriorating my brain, but I know that a lot of people can relate to that. Yeah, y'all probably already thought of all that stuff too. But next one, number 4. This is a good one. This one is pretty good for me. My girlfriend cut her hair for the first time, not at Supercuts, and it looks pretty good, bro. Me and my girlfriend have gotten in so many like fake arguments. Not even, when I say fake arguments, I mean just like, you know, like they're not even anything for real. Just like, you know, we're joking. We're honestly just like stupid banter or whatever. But tell me why she's went to Supercuts for every single haircut in her life. And she loves it, which is crazy to me. Just, yeah, anyway, she went to some salon in Chamblee, which is obviously a little part of around Atlanta or whatever. And yeah, she paid a little more than, $25 at a fucking Supercuts haircut, and her hair looks really good. The way they did it looked really good too. She didn't really like the way they did it because it made her seem older than she actually is, which I think it's like, you know what I'm saying, like, looks good. Anyway, yeah, congratulations for her, and her haircut looks very good. Very excited. Very happy for her. Next one, number 5. I hope y'all can relate to this one. Probably can, because it's pretty good not pretty good take around the community and whatnot. Black Ops 7 looks so good, but I'm so sad it feels like Black Ops 6. Yeah, it just like, I mean, I get there's situations and stuff that happen to where you have to release another Black Ops the year after, but like, bro, like, you literally could have like went and you could have made. I'm not gonna say you could have made anything instead of Black Ops 7, because Black Ops 7's chill and I am hyped for it. It's just like I just hate that it feels the same, bro. Like just. It's just so unfortunate. I can't even really complain because it just is what it is. But it's just like it just like doesn't feel bad. Like multiplayer is cool or whatever, and it is just the beta, so it's not the full game yet. And I remember looking back at like Black Ops 3 beta compared to the full game, like it looks significantly better on release, and it got better. And like just everything was good, especially Modern Warfare as well, the 2019 one. But I just wish it like felt like a new game when I was playing it, and I was playing the beta earlier. I haven't played Zombies yet, but I've been watching a lot of Mr. Raffle Waffles and Mr. T Lex and all them, and I'm really hyped for Zombies. But I just don't like that it's like Black Ops 6, because I didn't really like. I'm not gonna say I didn't like the way Black Ops 6 Zombies felt. It just didn't hit is the same as like Black Ops 3 or 2 or 1 did, and it just kind of sucks that we have to like kind of go through that as well. But they are kind of changing some stuff up. You can go watch someone else talk about it if you want to know. I don't know everything off the top of my head, but it's just, yeah, it all comes back to feeling like Black Ops 6, and that was not a Call of Duty that I played a lot because I didn't like the way it felt. Yeah. So anyway, number 6. My bad. I really needed the Mighty Guru show. In parentheses, I have not having it in September kind of sucked. Yeah, the Mighty Guru show. Y'all should know about it. If you don't, you're missing out. If you don't care about MMA, or if you care about MMA, obviously you should watch the show. Good takes by two geniuses in the MMA space. Yeah, it's just great banter. It definitely carries me through my morning. Like every Monday or Tuesday it comes out. Today's Monday? Yeah, every Monday after the pay-per-view, or like every month. It is once a month. I wish it was more, but I think if it was more, I wouldn't appreciate it as much as I do, because it is once a month. And I get they're both probably pretty busy on schedules and stuff, considering they got their own stuff doing. I'm just blessed, and I love having a show like that because they can just bounce off each other really well and actually talk about like real topics on how they actually are, instead of having like master puppet above them, like having them like vocally monitored, if that makes sense, so they can't like talk. They can't. I don't know. They're just real, bro. And it's just like everyone has their opinion, but like it's just like always the popular opinion that isn't allowed to be popular, because there's always like insider talk and whatnot. That bullshit, bro. Anyway, number 7. Number 7. Dirty Boxing is going to Nashville. It's finally exploring other places that aren't Miami. Bro, I love Dirty Boxing, bro. And I can see, if you don't know, Corey Jackson is a dirty boxer from Atlanta. I'm pretty sure, I haven't seen anything, on Instagram or whatnot, but this dude named Akeem, the Dream. It's a dream crushing business, you know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be on the next Dirty Boxing card, I think in Nashville. If not, it could be like the one after that. I'm not sure. I haven't been to the gym in a minute, so I haven't talked or asked. But it's just crazy seeing like two people, especially when they're in camp and stuff, just like how hard they go, and like, I'm not even trying to glaze, but it is super inspiring, and that just like, I don't know. Another thing that makes me think about it is that it does take time, and that's what kind of keeps me motivated. Is that like I know one day just like staying to it will get me to where I need to be, if that makes sense. And yeah, I'm glad I'm on the path. I just really want my ribs to heal because they hurt, or not they, but my left side hurts. It's getting significantly better, but not good enough. Anyway, back to Dirty Boxing or whatever. I'm so glad they're going to Nashville. One, because it's closer to Atlanta. And come on, if you got some fighters from Atlanta doing Dirty Boxing, a.k.a. Corey, who should be in the next 155 pound Dirty Boxing belt fight, championship fight, then he's 3-0. Come on. Last fight was a close, decision, but he still brought it home. He's got two highlight fights. The last one was pretty good still, even though he still barely edged it out. Bro, the one before that, overhand, bah, and then literally a flying punch, not even flying, but like on the way down, just whoosh, KO'd him. He was already out off the first overhand. And then the first one, obviously he got recognized with all the elbows and stuff. There's hella blood. Pretty entertaining. Do not sleep on Corey Jackson. Yeah, bro, Atlanta is right between Nashville and Miami, bro. How do they not come in the middle, especially if Nashville does really well, so I really hope it does do really well. I probably will talk about dirty boxing a lot. I really do fuck with it, actually. And I just like every aspect about it. Bro, one thing to add on to the dirty boxing, bro. I know, there's everything sanctioned and there's rules or whatever, but the vibe of dirty boxing is dirty. It's dirty. They allow elbows, ground and pound, all that. Bro, when are people going to start fainting head kicks? Or fainting inside leg kicks? Just get in their head, bro. Most of these people are coming from an MMA background. Or just boxing. And which is good, because if it goes good either way. If they're in boxing and you start fainting leg kicks, or body kicks or head kicks, they're going to be so unfamiliar. They're just not going to know what to do. And it's a good thing if they're from MMA, because if you are throwing all those kicks or whatever, I'm telling you, bro, they're going to, it's just not going to get in their head because they've obviously worked with it before. And obviously it's not in the, rules or whatever, but it's dirty boxing. Let's get a little dirty. Okay. Hopefully that is pretty good. Yeah, let's get dirty boxing in Atlanta, please. Within the next year or two, let me get pro and I'll be there. Number 8. This one was Ellie's favorite when I was reading her these. Butter chicken is pretty good, but only pretty good every once in a while. In parentheses, I ate it twice within 2 weeks, and it didn't hit as good as the first time, even though I cooked it better the second time. Yeah, I've just been realizing that with a lot of meals and stuff, like, they just don't hit as well the second time, because it's like I wasn't really craving it like how I was craving it when I was at the store grocery shopping and I hadn't had butter chicken in a minute. You know what I mean? Even the naan, like, it needs naan, and that obviously the naan makes it good. And I'm not saying the naan makes it good. The butter chicken is good by itself, but I don't know. I just feel like I was just like not appreciating it like I was the first time, and like I said, I cooked it better the second time. It was just today at lunch, so I don't know. It just kind of had me thinking that, I don't know. I tried to mix it up, and mixing it up, I wasn't even satisfied. So where do I go from there, if that makes sense? Butter chicken's so fire though, but I think it's like a once every couple months type of dish, unless like maybe you are like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna, yeah. Anyway, yeah, Focal butter chicken, only good every once in a while. Number 9, okay, this is exactly what I wrote down. I'm sure everyone feels this way, but Yuri and his fighting energies give me out-of-body experiences because of how fluid his fighting spirit is. Bro, everyone knows, everyone feels the same way about Yuri, bro. He's just like obviously, everyone's saying the closest thing we got to a samurai. He's like, his embodiment of the fighting spirit is so like, bro, I feel it. I get goosebumps during his walkouts, bro. I get like I was geeking watching his fight, bro. Like the first 2 rounds, he was, it was tit for tat back and forth. And then I was in the Discord watching these fights, talking to the boys. They're all like, or Christian, bro, was all like, you really, Khalil's like, bro, Khalil could, like, just hyping up. I'm like, bro, you don't understand. I was watching every single Yuri fight this past week. Yes, he might look a little ugly, or he might eat some shit for the first couple rounds, but, bro, when the sense of urgency comes, he pulls through every time, except the Pereira fights, because Pereira's, on his voodoo shit. And bro, I was really hoping that Yuri would land that flying knee, bro, because he goes for it, and he always sees openings for it in every fight. You see him go like this, like, oh, and he's about to throw that shit, but, he's very calculated and never really throws it, actually, and when he does, he's always close, but it is a little crazy. Yeah, well, like I was just bouncing off that, bro, I get goosebumps on his walkouts, like, bro, when he walked out to, this is how legends are made. Bro, like, why did that give me goosebumps? Yeah, hey, I'd like the CPU, like, UFC 5 music. But yeah, obviously, Yuri's one of my favorite fighters, bro. And what else do I got to say about that? I hope he fights Ank. Beats Ank. Then gets in third shot at Pereira, like on some like Max and Volk shit. Even though he probably will lose for a third time. Even though that breaks my heart, but yeah, I hope he beats Ank. But also, I don't know. I hope that Ank is kind of looking to get back in there kind of fast, considering, like I say, he didn't take much damage because those were like elbows raining from Pereira. But like, I don't know. He could do some Charles shit and come back like a couple months later after getting brutally KO'd by Tuporia against Gamrot this weekend, which is insane. And I think he's gonna retire. Don't what do they say? Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. Anyway, number 10, last one. Why are there more barbers now than ever, and haircut prices are still crazy high? Isn't that insane? Let's talk about this. And then, no, this is not a diss to my barber, Magic. Shout out, Magic. I need to pull up. I just, been working. You know what I'm saying? Bills have been paid and shit. And this is not a diss on my fucking barber, bro. I will go back to him. I'm not complaining about him. His prices aren't even that bad. But, like, I be seeing so many just, like, videos about just, like, ATL barbers, bro. Like usually when there's, like, a lot of the same business, there's, like, there's like competitive prices. Like, bro, why are there not competitive prices for haircuts? Why is everyone charging $60 to $70 to $80 to $90 to $100 to get some fade that doesn't even look as good as my barber's fade that I get for $50 without tip, because I tip him because I love my barber. He came to my fight. He came to my fight at Monday Night Garage that I lost. Because he wanted to see me scrap, because when we're talking on the barber chair, we're talking about fighting and other stuff that goes on in our lives, like everyone does at the barber shop. Okay, it's not crazy. But, like, yeah, there's just too many barbers. Let's go get real jobs, especially if you know you're not good at it. Stop living a delusional life if you can't do a fade right. I can't do a fade right. You don't see me trying to go get a side job cutting hair, just claiming that I'm a barber, fucking up schools. You don't. So let's stop that, please. And yeah, let's bring the price of haircuts down. My barber is goated. ATL's finest. I'm telling you, $50 is all it takes, bro. If you have money, why are you paying not $1,000, but like $500, $200, $300 for a haircut, bro? Bro, go find a barber that does, I guess it's like a $60 haircut if you got bread, and then tip him like another $40, just give him a bill. You're gonna get a better haircut for cheaper. Why do you have to get cut up by someone that has like crazy credentials that charge you for pulling up to your crib like a couple $100? Bro, just pull up. You're not, bro. Everyone thinks. No, let's just stop that. Let me just stop that there. This is just banter at this point. All right, no, that's it. That's 10 things. I don't really have an intro or anything. I don't know how I'm gonna edit this. I'll probably do one next week. Maybe try to drop these around every Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Bye. Y'all have a good night.